Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing how to share YouTube videos with students. There's several different ways that we can do this. This first way is probably the easiest, most common that people use is I've got this YouTube video. I'm just going to come up here to the top. I'll copy the URL, and then I'm going to paste it in Classroom. So it's pretty basic, very easy to do. One thing that we hear about this method is when students actually click on the link, they're going to be brought to a page that looks like this. So they're going to have both the YouTube video as well as some suggested videos on the side. So if I wanted to share it with my class this way, again, it's perfectly fine to do it this way. But if I wanted to share it with my class, I can either do an assignment or a material. And then when I click add, I'm going to come here to YouTube. And I can, copy and paste that URL, paste it in there. I could also add it as a link. So either of those ways is gonna work for me. But again, it's gonna bring me to this YouTube page where I'm gonna see both the video as well as the suggested content on the outside. Now, if you'd like to just share the YouTube video with the students, and you don't want that suggested content on the side, I want to show you a way to do that in Google Slides. So as a reminder, you are able to add YouTube videos to Google Slides, and then instead of sharing the video with the students, I'm actually just going to share the slideshow with the students. This is going to take out any, suggested videos on the side, and it will play the video for the kiddos. And this will work on the iPads or Chromebooks. So I'm just going to come to my insert menu, video, and then I get the same options that I got in Google Classroom, where I'm actually just going to paste my URL in there. And there's my video. So I can take this video, I can make it full screen if I'd like to, but then when I'm in Classroom, instead of pasting the link to the video in there, I'm going to actually add the Google slide from my Google Drive. And again, that's going to have the link to the video in it for the students. So it just keeps it a little cleaner. It makes it easier for them to view that video. So that's the second way that I can do this. Similar to the second way where it kind of cleans it up, if maybe I'm working on a choice board for the students. So instead of having the video embedded like this, I'm going to actually have a text box. So the text box is going to say something like, watch this video about your Chromebooks. Okay, and I want to link the video there. So the third way that I can do this is I can insert a link. I'm going to paste my video URL. So I've got this video right here, video URL. I'm going to paste it in there, but I'm going to change where it says watch V equals. I'm going to change that to embed and then slash. So embed slash and click apply. Again, just to recap, I'm going to change watch V equals to embed slash. And what that's going to do when the students click on that link, it's going to bring up the video full screen. There's going to be no suggested content on the side. It's going to play for them, again, on the iPad or the Chromebook. And then they'll be able to go back to our choice board and actually watch, do the other activities, watch the other videos or whatever. So this is probably my favorite option. So I change the URL just a little bit and I do that embed slash, and you're able to test that out also. Just a couple troubleshooting things before I leave you. One of the problems I see sometimes is people will actually copy the video URL like this, and it might not necessarily be the same. So this one happens to be the same, but sometimes it'll say something like T equals 2. And so that actually is the time. So you want to make sure that you're copying the video URL from the top right here. And that will give you a nice clean URL. So you can see this URL is a little different than the one up at the top because I don't see that watch. So now at the top, I see the watch, and that's where I'm able to actually change that option there, change that text, change it to embed, and then it works out perfectly as a full screen video. I hope this helps. Of course, if you have any questions, you can contact the Connected Learning team.